Welcome to Movie Quest.
I'm Bill.
And I'm Jay.
Today we're discussing Mosquito.
And this movie literally sucked ass.
Right out of a butt. It was a mosquito, go figure, and it was a great tent scene. It was a great love-making tent scene.
Wonderful.
Now,
but they were...
Yeah.
It's weird when you have to have sex on top of hot dogs.
Yeah, that was an interesting choice. I literally wondered, are they trying to say something, metaphorical here?
I mean, you're losing a hot dog or you're losing your virginity.
Both. Well, she lost her virginity if she had it in that scene because they were definitely doing it. But my question is, this wasn't shot in Hollywood. This was shot in Detroit in November. I'm going to say something about that in a second. But, okay, so they're doing it in this tent. And there are so many gorgeous bimbos, and bimbos can, trust me, definitely be guys too, that would want to be in a movie, good or bad, better or worse, and, the hot ones want to show off their body, right? So why did they have this guy? He was not attractive at all.
Boyfriend was a background character, but also a main character at the same time, which was kind of odd. Because there's so many other people in it. Not so many, there's a lot, but...
a few of them were well established, and he wasn't.
Yeah. Which I thought was interesting.
He was a decent actor, and they got the job done, and then, bam, mosquito in the ass. It was pretty sweet. It was pretty...
Well, before that, she had a camera in her head.
She did?
The original, the lady that was in that, I forgot her name, she was in the tent, and one of the cameras came down and hit her in the head.
Knocked her in the head.
That's
she had
one
scene,
facts.
And she got knocked in the head with a camera. So credit has to be given to Gary Jones or whoever the casting agent was, because the people who made up these characters did a pretty good job. There was basically a lovely leading lady named Meg, who was she was going to be a ranger?
Something like that.
Yeah, in the park. And then there was her, I'm stealing this joke, her rent-a-center hot boyfriend, if you will, level hot boyfriend. And then there was a meteorologist who studies meteors. And then there was what could best be described as a Barney Fife in middle school, who was basically an assistant to managing the park in Detroit. So basically, on top of that, there's 3 bandits that they run across.
The camp supervisor that was found underneath the boat is tagging along with them, and he makes it sound like a huge chore that he has to save the world now from these mosquitoes. Oh, I should have just stayed at home. You're saving the world. We all love to have that chance. I've been dying to be a superhero for a long time.
Who was getting knocked on the head with the mosquito puppet? Because that guy got concussions. Somebody's not good in this movie at holding things up. I need to...
Mike Hard.
Mike Hard
was...
It sounds like a really uncreative porn name. Just saying.
He had to do a scene over 10 times, and the puppet kept hitting him in the head over and over again.
Excellent.
To the point where he almost had a concussion.
Oh.
So they had to scrap the whole scene.
Good for you, Mike. Way to stick it out and follow through. That is a dedicated employee right there. I got to...
Who's the best point man I have in the platoon?
I am, Chief.
No, but it is odd that it was filmed in Detroit. A film about mosquitoes should really be where we're at in Florida.
Yeah,
we have to deal with this all the time. And another thing is that in the movie they catch the mosquitoes.
Almost everybody catches a mosquito like it's nothing.
Just with their fingers, and
it's
not a big deal. And
way too easy.
We are gonna try to do this, and it's not gonna happen because no one can do. They're too tiny. They're
too fast.
Ridiculous concept.
Once you feel it, they're gone. So
I believe that the mosquitoes became radioactive or whatever and became giant, but I cannot believe that you can catch them with your hands.
The sci-fi versions of this movie are more believable than the actual physical scene actions with no special effects. So, in addition to this, Gary Jones, who directed
this.
So, he's known for helping out with the Army of Darkness and other Great classics.
Xena, Boogeyman 3.
Okay.
Visual effects director, writer. He has quite a resume.
They claimed I've heard claimed he really wanted to direct a movie, so this was his first one. But in all actuality, what happened to the special effects guy? To this movie?
The special effects guy in this movie, the original one, left, saying that he was going out for a pack of smokes, then just never came back.
Gone.
So Matt Hundley was forced to take over. Did a great job. There was a lot
I
of
was thinking
great
of the same
special
guy.
effects.
Okay, they're different guys. Matt Hundley.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So yeah, no, they were, and it's funny about the special effects. I wanted to say that it's better than today's special effects in a little ways because, first of all, you have actual props. You have actual creatures from
Same concept as the original trilogy of Star Wars versus the
exactly.
newer one.
But like Birdemic is namely one of its worst qualities is going to be that we haven't reviewed that yet, but we will. Is that it's just an overlap of CGI, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this one
had some CGI.
This one this one was 1994. They had like superimposed birds or
well, yeah, I guess so. Because they had like the mosquitoes in the background that were yellow, but when they got closer, they were brown.
Yeah, and then but when like the animals got close up, they had their stingers and the skin pulled back like a foreskin.
Yeah, in it you learn what a proboscis is, and that is the long mouth nose thing of the mosquito. And if you pull anything from this movie, learn that. So next time a mosquito's on you, you can say, "Get your proboscis out of me." The original name for the movie was Skeeters, and I'm very glad they went with Mosquito instead of Skeeters.
Yeah, I was the second I heard that, I was like, "Ooh,
not a good choice."
Yeah. There's some great. I mean, when you see the corpses after these giant mosquitoes suck the blood out of the bodies, I mean, the faces are great and shriveled up, and they're just wonderful to watch. And it's not really goofy, stupid funny. It's just great. It's just wonderful.
It was a wonderfully done film. It really was.
For its budget, which was just a couple $100,000.
$200,000 was the estimated budget that they had for it, which they used to the best of their capabilities. One of the best scenes is the one on the back where the guy's eyes are bulging out.
Yeah, they pop out of his head.
That was fantastic. It was done very well. Great makeup. Great everything.
There's a couple good lines. We're not going to tell you who said them or when. We don't want to ruin anything. But one of the characters in it, played the original Leatherface. His name was Gunnar Hansen. And Gunnar Hansen whips out a chainsaw at least 3 times the size of the one in Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And it is a beautiful thing. He used it for like 2 seconds. You're like, that's it? And then he comes back with it, and it's amazing. And then the ending, someone survives. You don't expect it. Anyway. So, I'm not going to ruin that. I almost overspoke. But there's a great line where someone turns around and just says, "Ain't life a bitch?" And I just smiled so big. It was perfect. Whoever wrote that did a very good job. I have to admit, somewhere in the movie, there's a refrigerator involved and having to do with helping things progress along. And it is very clever use of a refrigerator. I didn't see it coming. I probably would have died in the scenario because I wouldn't have realized. It probably would have withheld what was going on. So you never know. Don't play in refrigerators, kids. Don't do it. This is a science fiction movie.
Throw them away. You gotta take the doors off. Kids like to play hide and seek.
Yeah.
The whole
yeah,
thing.
they wanted to use a refrigerator to.
Lost my best friend in like 3rd grade that way.
Yeah, but he was like. Anyway. They almost used a refrigerator in Back to the Future to power the time machine, but they were afraid kids will play in refrigerators and get stuck in there, so they had to change.
But now kids are gonna watch this and start playing in
Right,
refrigerators.
exactly.
Again.
I mean, it's
let's
thin out the herd.
Yeah, I haven't seen your kid in a while. Check the fridge.
Yeah, maybe they're hungry.
He's looking for mosquitoes.
Maybe
it won't make sense at the time, but it eventually will.
It's a great movie. Definitely check it out. Where do we put it on our list of films?
I honestly want to put it on top.
You want to put it on top of Troll 2?
I think so.
This is a hard choice.
It is hard, but I was thinking about it.
It's better than Thanksgiving's.
Yeah, it is. It is. Thanksgiving was great, but
Why do you think? Oh man. I think I'm saying that only because Troll 2 is a classic movie in its own right. It's such a classic, and this one's newer. Well, not newer, but it's newer to us. It's not heard of as much, I guess I should say, and so therefore it doesn't have the following that Troll 2 has.
Plus, I want to point out that what's his name? Gary Jones,
the director,
was gonna make a Mosquito 2 in 2008, but got lost, and he said I don't know how recent it was that he was gonna bring it back, and we're gonna put it on top, I think, in an effort for Gary Jones to write and direct Mosquito 2.
Gary Jones,
invite us down to die
or down with it.
Whatever.
Down with number 2.
We want to help out in any way possible. We're not great filmmakers, but we are trying to get to your level.
By
that was a fantastic movie.
We
loved
appreciate
it.
the time and effort you put into this, and the writers and everybody. I believe Gunnar Hansen passed away.
Gunnar Hansen did pass away in 2015.
Yeah, so God rest his soul. He was a very entertaining and also, when needed, scary individual. He actually baptized me, so he's a really good guy. No, but in all actual honesty, this is a great film. Watch it late at night when you want to kick back and enjoy life these mosquitoes' lives for a little while.
As always, we'll put a link down in the description so
Make
you
sure
guys can
to
get it yourself.
Like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next time.
I caught it. How sharp is a found axe? There was a scene where the axe was like slightly brushed across her face, and she just started gushing. And then there's another one where the guy goes like this, and the guy's arm's over here, and he starts gushing. So, is it just really fine, or when I find axes out in the woods, they tend not to be sharp.
As you find them in the woods often. Go ahead.
So, it begs the question of how sharp is a found axe? You can answer that down in the comments.
Think I'm gonna trust you alone in the woods with my girlfriend? You can forget it.
Look, pretty boy, I've lost my loot, my escape, and my brother. All because of those goddamned mosquitoes. So if these guys have some scheme to save the world, I might as well help them.
Fine, you wanna help? You come with me.
Look, pal. If I wasn't having such a shitty day, I'd kill you right now.
You know, men a lot better than you have said that to me before. Many times.